Hi everyone. As of the 8th of January, it has been 2 years since I started injecting testosterone. Today is the 14th of January 2017. Actually, I have a bit of an update where injecting is concerned. I have actually stopped using it since I believe early October, if memory serves. Um, and Mostly the reason why is because I have more or less achieved my transition goals. I'm very much ambiguous, and that's what I wanted for myself. Uh, I may, or that is, I'm probably going to end up doing a maintenance injection. I still do need to speak with my clinic about that, but uh, the main thing that I'm worried about there is just weight distribution. I don't want that to change a whole lot, so that's my main worry. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I do feel more like myself than ever before, if that were possible. So, I mean, I can't ignore that. uh, and my ability to stay ambiguous is still 50-50 if I'm in person or over the phone, and actually some remarkable things have happened even there. Like I'll even wear makeup from time to time, and for some reason people will still gender me with he and him pronouns sometimes, and like things that should offset it like don't a lot of the time, like way more often than I ever imagined it to be, which is great. Um, now, as far as what's been affected since I stopped injecting, one major thing is I did start my period again, and that was at the very end of November, and it has been regular since. I had one again at the very end of December, and I was actually warned that when a person gets their period again after stopping with injections, that it actually comes back with sort of a vengeance, and gets like way more painful and bloodier than it usually would be to you. But for some reason that never ended up happening with me. It was just pretty much on par with how I remember it being before, which was just like a day or so of pain and like a couple of days worth of bleeding, and that was it. So while that's good, I mean, I still don't want to get pregnant, so I'm actually going to be speaking with my clinic about doing an IED. So that's going to be happening in the soon future as well. Uh, Besides that, there's clear weight distribution going on already, and I'm just not sure to what extent that has to do with my weight loss since my update a half year ago, or it has more to do with testosterone. I think it has. I think both have an influence in some shape or form. So that's a thing, particularly in my face and my hips, my stomach in particular. Uh, I'm also seeing more blonde hairs lately than I had before for some reason. Uh, like the hair that is visible hasn't really changed its visibility. Like there's still two patches mainly here, and then what you see here as my sideburns, as well as some hair on my legs and my arm and my trail, more so than before. Uh, but for some reason, I just keep seeing more blonde hairs come in than there ever used to be, and so that's been very consistent even after stopping injecting. So that's interesting. Besides that, I was warned that hair does have a risk of going away to some extent after a person stops injecting, and that has not happened so far for me. Uh, one good piece of good news is that my voice has actually improved way more so than ever before. During these last 2 years, my voice has gone lower, and as a consequence, it just sort of had to reconfigure itself, and I wasn't able to sing higher note things. And now I sort of can. I mean, it doesn't come naturally anymore, but it is something that I can do now still. The one of the common misconceptions of injecting with testosterone is that you lose the ability to sing higher note music after the fact, and that is actually not the case for me. I was able to practice consistently and keep my ability to sing higher notes. So yeah, just don't let anyone tell you that you won't be able to do that if you ever use testosterone, because that was not the case for me. Um, oh, and it's actually less likely to crack now than ever before, so I mean, it's just, in general, it's just getting better and better. And so I couldn't be any more thrilled about that. Uh, and that's pretty much it. I'll do an update next year. I'll probably just throw in some extra videos throughout if anything strikes me as something worth posting. And my goals over the next year are to get an IUD, to probably get a maintenance injection scheduled, and to do my chest surgery. And so you hear from me again. So long for now.